Okay, Wednesday morning in the kingdom, and the road is still closed. Yes, Johnny emailed from Grief Rapids this morning saying he was going to try and come over this morning to deliver. He was going to deliver what freight he had because he figured with the road being closed, everything will bunch up, especially the beer. Yes, but the road was closed at his end, so that's not good. He was hoping with the wind died down, he could travel through, but it is closed. The staff is checking on it right now. Just like Les Nessman, she is on location checking things out. And there's no traffic past the kingdom because I can see it and hear it on frickin' real. But last night it was unreal going to bed with a glow out the bedroom window. Yes, a glow outside the bedroom. Yes, that's not good. Okay, this morning, the Weather Network of Canada is still broken. It might be all the dumb ads and all the crap they put on there. You go to check the weather to see what's happening, what the forecast is, and all it is crap. Yes, like my marriage. Okay, so it said it's +8. That's it, Celsius. We don't know what it feels like. It feels chilly to me standing here holding a stick. Okay, but on the yo-yo scale, that's +46 Fahrenheit. Yes, and what it feels like, I don't know. Feels chilly. Can you see the chilliness in the air? Okay, the staff gassed up yesterday. She bought a little bit of gas. She paid $1.69 a liter. Okay, so by the time you go to Google, type in Canadian gas to US gas, okay, and it tells you it is $4.70 US money per US gallon. Yes. So that is pricey, I guess. I don't know. To us, that's normal. So the staff bought 2 jerry cans of gas yesterday for $89.31 Canadian, and that was about 52 liters because a 5-gallon jerry can's about 20 liters or something, or 25 liters. Yeah, that 25 she took. Yeah, the 25-liter ones. Yes, because they got different sizes of gas cans. Oh, the confusion, like Father's Day in WHO-ville here. Okay, that's all my notes. I did good. I have to write everything out and then try and read it. Oh, my future's not too bright. Okay, let's scroll this way. We can't see the fire yet or anything. It's not smoking and glowing. Oh, it's unreal. Today we were going to go to fill up the water tank today, but we're not sure. It feels like it's going to snow. Yes, snow. Oh, it's chilly here. And working on the carburetors yesterday, that was relaxing. Oh, I got the burps. All right, so we found out the one carburetor. Okay, I don't know how that thing even worked. I just shake my head. Oh, the burps. Oh, but that's the joys of local, how would you say, vehicles up here. The local mechanic was not that good. So we see that all the time with some of the repairs and stuff like that. But the way we look at it, he got it to run, made it stay running, and that's about it. Okay, but it's kind of fun that I have to learn and figure out what he did or how he brutalized or butchered it, and then I have to make it run or fix it better so I'm not walking on this, break down and on the side of the road. Unreal. So it's a learning thing for me. That's what this is, the learning channel. Yes, the YouTube channel. It's hard to focus here because I'm trying to listen for the staff to come with their quad because I don't want her photo bombing. Oh, geez, that sun is bright in my eyes as it peeks through the clouds. But look at those icky skies. Yes, hopefully we get some rain because this living in fear of the fire is unreal. So once again, the Manitoba government or the Canadian government let fires get out of control to smoke out to everybody around the world as part of the climate carbon taxes we have to pay. Unreal. So they're taxing us, but yet they can smoke everybody out. Oh, I better stop before I get political and get banned and barred, just like I did from the Facebook off-grid living. Oh, I worked on the book late last night till like 12:30 last night. It's coming together. Hopefully we'll have it done by the weekend and then it can go on Amazon and then people around the world can burn my book. Yes, buy a copy and burn it. How to live remote. Yes, simple thing. Buy the book, put it in the wood stove and it'll create heat for you. Yes, unfrickin' real. But that's the thing is, I'm telling it like it is, what it is like to live up here. and stuff like that. We call it remote living, and yet we're on the outskirts of WHO-ville. Because if we break down, it's 1 week to get parts. Yes, we are so isolated, it's unreal. But if I lived in the high Arctic of Canada, I can have my parts flown in right away or delivered right away. It's so different up there. Those guys know how to conduct business. Even better if I was in wilderness Alaska. Those guys know how to get parts and supplies and everything like that. But no, not on WHO-ville. Just outside of WHO-ville, we are the end of the world. Well, I better go. Here comes the boss.
Tuesday night in WHO-ville, and I just came up right before bed to give you guys a little update on the fire. Look at that. Wow, that is orange. That is pretty big, and we heard it jumped over the road too, and the road out of here is closed, so nothing can get in and out right now. There's lots of firefighters and fire crew here. There was a couple water bombers as well. That is not good. Just got back from checking the fire. I went up on the hill behind WHO-ville. When I left my house, I could see an orange glow. You can actually kind of see it from here. I'll try and get a better view. This is from standing out my front door. As you can see here, I'm right out my front door. That's crazy. It's gonna be a long night for sure. Gonna keep an eye on it and check. I have all my bags packed and the dogs are ready to go just in case, but it's still pretty fair a ways away, so we should be okay. Wednesday morning in WHO-ville, and look at that sunrise. Not sure how that fire is going, but I will go check it out later on. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out, and make breakfast. Came out past the kingdom to see where the road closed signs were, and I cannot see them. I drove all the way up to the peak over there, and there's no signs. I was going to get someone video for you guys, but I couldn't find them, and I don't feel like driving all the way out there just to find some signs, so I stopped over here at the Leaf Rapids and Thompson sign. It looks like it might rain today, hopefully. Now it's time to head back in the town. The kingdom's actually just over there. Now it's time to head back in the town and go do mail. Came up on top of WHO-ville where I was yesterday to give you guys a little update on the fire. Can't see anything right now, but I'm sure that will change with the wind. As you can see, there's some clouds in the sky. Hopefully it actually rains today. I'm just on my way to mail, so I figured I'd stop here and show you. Looks like we got a box from Sir Rodney. This is a decent sized box as well, so let's head to the kingdom and see what it is. I really hope it's my canoe wheels. Came to the kingdom and opened up the box from Sir Rodney, and look what came. Now we can go into the bush with the log trailer. We needed these seals so they didn't wreck the tires. Look at those guys. No canoe wheels though, so I'm a little disappointed. Had to ask Rodney where they are, because clearly they're not in the box, so hopefully he sends them up and I can go out onto the lakes before they freeze over. Another morning of flying over the kingdom. I will keep saying this, if he crash lands, he'll be coming right down on top of us. Look how low he is. Right off to the side of the kingdom, but if he crashes, they normally go right, so he'll be coming directly down into here. Pretty sure they're going out to go check that fire. Just got back from the kingdom after dropping off mail. That mail would have came yesterday, but I didn't go because of how busy it was in WHO-ville because of the fire and stuff, so I went this morning. Now it's time to wait for the Northern to open so I can go up shopping and then head back to the kingdom and drop everything off. I think I might go fishing today and take my tripod out with me and show you guys some fishing. Just got finished shopping. As you can see, I didn't even make it over to the house for 2 waters and 1 bag. It was $66, but I did grab some cheese and expensive stuff in there and a bag of potatoes. Now it's time to head to the kingdom.
Okay, all plans have changed today, and the flags are blowing in the wrong direction. So the fire is straight east of us. So now the wind is blowing the fire towards us, according to the flags, okay? So everything is stopped today in the kingdom. We're on standby. The road is temporarily open, so we're just going to sit and wait it out. We're not going to run around and do stupid things. were going to be available in case things changed drastically. So the mail truck was super late yesterday because of the fire and the road, but it made it through. Staff went and picked up the package today from Sir Rodney. All right, so these are the loose end things we need to finish the 69 truck. We're going to run the satellite speedometer. Yes, a satellite speedometer. There's no wire or cables or anything like that. This is very accurate, very popular in the rat rods and hot rods of the today. So that's what the 67 and 69 trucks are basically is hot rods, because everything has been modified and changed. We have the West Coast Junior mirrors, because that's what I had on 67 back in 1984. We got some more wraparound clamps there, because you got to have them in stock for when you need them. And also too, the wheel seals came for the log trailer, so now we can go to the wilderness, Alaska, but in northern Manitoba, and get, how would you say, firewood or toothpick trees. And the on-off switch. Look at that. On. Oh, come on, talent. Off. Oh, can we do it? There we go. Everybody have a drink, because I did it. All right, so those are what we needed. And 2, we priced out those square box heaters. All right, they were at $572, so landed here would be close to $700 with taxes and more freight. So to prove a point, okay, we don't need a heat exchanger little radiator in them. We just need a heater core. So I got Sir Rodney to get me the motors that are used in those box heaters. These are the motors. They're a little pricey because they're bi-directional like the first ex-wife, and high and low and stuff like that. All we need is a high-speed fan. And we also got the fans from Sir Rodney. So now what we're going to do is there's $100 probably tied up in the motor and the fan per heater unit, okay? What we're going to do is build a better quality heater box for the 67 and 69 Chevys, because you got to remember you have to be able to sit on them, because when we had 4 in the cab, the third or fourth lady, whatever, sat on the heater. So let's build a quality product that can be used for a seat and keep it under the $700 cost. All right, let's get to work, because it's going to be a loose ends kind of day, and we're on standby. The staff will keep a video feed of how the day is progressing. Okay, we're going to figure out the mirrors on the 69 Chevy here. Let's scroll this way. I got the truck inside the shop just in time, because look at that. The wind died down, the flags aren't flying, and there's a slight rain, which is good. Hopefully it keeps up all day, because it's chilly. It might turn to snow. So now we'll figure out the mirrors on these doors. But also too, you got to take the door panel apart to bolt the mirror on. We don't do those screw things or anything like that, because the roads are so rough up here that the the screws will just work out. We've been there, done it, so we have to take the door panel apart, which is good because we have the new door locks for here. So now we can officially drive the truck south and lock it, so then they can smash the window out to have access to the inside. Okay, to mount the mirrors properly, we have to take the door panel off, which consists of drilling out the screws or the bolts or whatever. Okay, but the main objective was to get the door lock mechanism out, and also too, there's a little bit of Bondo on this door here, but that's a minor detail. We'll smooth it out and make it look pretty. Okay, lunchtime in the kingdom, and I got the one mirror on. It looks good, and I got the holes pre-drilled on the other side of the truck. This is looking good. So it's 1960 style mirrors that we had in 1984, okay, because it gives it that West Coast junior mirrors or whatever they're called. This is what we had on the 67 back in 1984. Also too, we got the lock on. Didn't that look good? Ooh, we'll just smooth out the Bondo there. Also too, we're using the full bolts into the door and everything. Staff will have to help me tighten them up, because I can't reach up in there, because this is what they sent. Like, that's kind of pointless. Like, what good's that? Like, drive down the road 10 miles and the mirror will fall off? Oh, wait, I'll make it 5 miles. All right, let's go have some lunch. Okay, after almost 60 years, the bottom ones didn't come out on the door panel, but that's no problem, because they used quality steel, quality material back in the day, and all I did was weld on the broken bolts there or whatever and got them out. So once again, the little oh no, this is the MIG welder. Oh my god, I'm confused. The Hobart handler. Yeah, handler 100 served its purpose one more time. This is excellent. Oh god, I better go have some coffee with some vodka in it. Okay, after coffee in the kingdom, the wind's gotten up, the skies have gotten clear, and we're not sure what the forest fire is doing, but nobody seems to be telling us. The staff will keep us informed. Alright, so here we got the door panel back together. The door locks work, and then there's screws up in here. So I used an Allen screw, and then, so I know the size of this later on in life, I put them down here. Okay, pretty smart thinking. And also too, to put these handles on, I bought over 200 of those little clips. That's what the devil made, right? Those are the worst clips ever. Even when you got those special little pliers right there to do them. I don't know why I ordered 200 of them, but I knew I was going to lose them. Those things are terrible. You try and get them on and off and they go fling and they're gone. Unreal. Okay, it's only appropriate we use up those Allen head bolts because we got lots of them here in the collection. And then the package came in the mail today. So it was 1 week today, 1 week exactly from the time we broke the plasma cutter. Okay, so we got an extra nose cone, we got the little O-ring thing that burnt out, more tips, and a spare O-ring so in case we have it blow out again. But that's the joys. So we live at the end of the world in remote living, as I say in my new book. Yeah, we break down or need a part, it's 1 week. It doesn't matter what you need or what you want, it's 1 week to get it at the end of the world.
Just got back from dropping off all the stuff in the kingdom, made sure to grab my dog treats, and I also grabbed lunch. This is canned flakes of ham. This is actually really good with some mayo and salt and pepper on a sandwich, so I'll be having that for lunch before I go out fishing. As you can see here, it looks like it's going to rain. Hopefully it does, because that fire is just over there, and the wind has changed and it's blowing towards WHO-ville, so hopefully they get it under control. After lunch, and I got my fishing bag all packed and ready to go. Also got a little tripod here. I'm going to try and test her out and see if I can set it up somewhere so you guys can see me fishing. Hopefully that works out. If not, I'll try something else, but let's get going. On my way to go fishing, I'm passing by the post office, the community club, and the museum here. And if you look into the far distance, it's raining over there. That is a rain cloud right there. It is pouring, so I better get fishing. Made it down to the fishing spot in behind WHO-ville on your way out to the airport. It's very calm right now, but look at those clouds. Better get fishing. As I was putting the phone down on the tripod on top of the rock here, I happened to look down. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it with how cloudy it is right now, but there's a couple bikes in the lake here. See that? That's a bike. There's a couple tires too. I just set the tripod up in a new spot. Hopefully it works and I don't kick it into the lake or it falls in, because this little tripod's very flimsy and it's getting kind of windy out here. Off to my far left is a storm rolling in. I'll pan up and show you here in a second once I reel in. Look at this. That is dark over there. Don't hear any thunder yet, so that's good. I think I'm going to go over and try another spot soon. There'll be less bugs in the bush. Did a little test run with the tripod. Hopefully those videos worked out. As you can see, it's trying to rain off into the distance and it's kind of spitting on me now. That big storm is slowly rolling over, so I think I'm going to head into another fishing spot so I don't get wet. Back down at my favorite fishing spot behind WHO-ville. Look at these trees though. I can't wait to come down here later in the season and it's all orange and pretty colors. As I'm walking up, a fish jumped. You can see the ripples in the water right there, so I better get fishing. Ooh, looks like I got a fish, boys. Look at that. Look at that. Already caught a jackfish. Couple casts in, I already caught a nice sized jackfish. I will be keeping this. Either we'll eat it or the dogs will, but we'll enjoy it. Look at this guy. I know there's more here too, because I've seen a couple other ones jump, so let's get back to it. Oh, did you see that? Oh, I'm not sure if my phone picked up on that. Oh my god. That was a big jackfish right in front of me there. I'm gonna try and get him. Starting to rain now, so I'm going to put my bag back on the trail where it's all dense trees so it doesn't get wet, and I'll continue on because this is good fishing time right now. I already seen 2 big jack try and come for my lure, but they spit it out right at the last second. I hope I caught it on the tripod, and we'll find out. Got my bag under this big tree. As you can see, it's pretty dense in the bush, so hopefully it doesn't get wet. Even if it does, it's waterproof for the most part. Thank you to Sir Rodney. Now it's time to get back fishing. Hopefully this rain continues on and it doesn't stop, because we need this for that forest fire that's slowly creeping up onto WHO-ville. It's just kind of raining right now, so hopefully it picks up and starts pouring. Anything to help that forest fire. The storm is rolling in. I just heard thunder and I seen some lightning off into the distance, so I better head on back into WHO-ville before I get wet, because I am made of sugar and I will melt. This is perfect fishing time though, so I might do a couple more casts before I go. Not bad for a few hours of fishing. Caught 1 jackfish and I seen a couple other ones, but they spit out my hook. I will be back once this rain is over. Now let's get going. Just got back from fishing, got a little soaked on the way home. Now it's time to clean this fish up for my dad. I just do a rough clean down by the lake, and then when I come home I completely clean it up and get rid of all this yucky stuff on it. Once that's done, I gotta wait and see if there's any mail. Not sure if the road's open or closed in and out of WHO-ville, so we'll find out when I go uptown. On my way to go do mail, and as you can see, the smoke is starting to roll in. I could smell it when I got back from fishing. Let me zoom in to show you. It's only going to get worse, so I better go do the mail now and close my windows and doors. Road must be open if the mail truck made it in. Looks like we got a box from Sir Rodney again. I'm hoping these are my canoe wheels so I can take it out and test it. And I also have a little package right here from Princess Auto. Hopefully they're the pieces for the plasma cutter. And I also got my dad's supper and bread down there, plus the fish I caught today. Now it's time to head to the kingdom and drop everything off. Just got back from dropping mail off in the kingdom, and this is my canoe cart. I opened it up over there and we are very happy. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out, and I'm going to put this bad boy together. Coffee time now, and it's getting pretty smoky out there. The wind doesn't know what direction it wants to go in. It was trying to rain earlier, as you can tell by the pavement there, but now it's stopped and the sun's coming out again. This is the temperature we're sitting at. It's 15 degrees Celsius, which is 59 degrees Fahrenheit, but it feels a little chillier and I'm still wearing my sweater. After coffee, and I got my canoe cart put together. These are nice plastic wheels, and they're just high enough that I can go over all the rocks and stuff. And all I had to do to put the wheels on was pin them in like this. So I think that's pretty nice. So when I'm in the canoe, I can unpin the wheels and break this down and take it with me. Now it's time to put it on the canoe and see if it actually works. Got my canoe wheels all set up and ready to go. I wheeled it around the house a bit, and these guys were working really well. I'll actually find out how good they are when I take them outside. I might have to adjust the wheels ahead, but I'll find that out afterwards. Thank you so much to Sir Rodney for sending these up. Now it's time to make supper and end my day.
Okay, 6 o'clock in the kingdom. We got the mirrors on the 69. The door locks work, and we did a bunch of loose ends and little things too on the truck, so that works out good. And we had to stay close to communication today because we didn't know what the fire was doing. Look at that. Nice clear skies, and the wind died down. I don't know where the rain is because we kind of need it. All right, let's scroll this way. And look at the flags. They're kind of limp, but the fire is just over there. And we had smoke, and you could taste it. It was so fresh and everything. All right, so let's go see what the staff is up to. We'll go drink some beer. Oh, walk the dogs, drink some beer, and we'll talk to you guys later. Oh, after we make a video.